Okay, you can go find me on my YouTube.
What is your YouTube?
Neighbor Kid.
I'll give you a link in a minute.
It's not picking up the game. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, took a minute. Again, have not been assaulted by his aircraft, and now I have no ability to call in more fighters. So, don't really understand. At this point, as what I can see, the only thing that's going to stop me is other ships. No aircraft. Unless they're specifically going for me, of course.
No, bots also don't have... They don't spec for anything.
Say what?
Bots don't spec for anything. So they don't spec into AA or basic fire training or anything else like that.
I dropped that one a little too close, but I still managed to get one off. That one may not hit. That one's not going to hit. Close though. The unlimited aircraft. Dumb. I'm just going to keep sending planes out there. Oh, East Squadron ability gets... Okay, so I ran out of my faster speed and fighter call-in on the torpedo bombers. But I still have a 1 fighter squadron call-in and 2 speed-up boosts with the dive bombers. Okay. You go over here and just call fucking fighter squadron for you. Get fucked. Oh, shot 2 planes down. Oh shit. Oh, my carrier just got struck.
Critical engine damage. The ship is on fire.
You don't say.
I was hearing something about city spec.
Like, my AA didn't do shit to those planes. Woo!
Problem solved, sir.
Didn't do a goddamn thing. A million free XP. I'll take it.
I really didn't like how you couldn't repair. You could sit there and see that you were on fire, you could sit there and see that you were flooding, but you couldn't repair until you basically killed your planes or dropped with them.
Pretty much.
So what happens when you're too far away from an enemy AA bubble? You can't repair. You can't do anything to stop your ship from flooding out and burning out. When you're in the next one at some point and you're flying your planes, do me a favor and hit the Z button and see if it puts you back on your CV, because that's what Z does normally now.
Z is in zebra?
Yeah, Z. When you're flying around currently playing CV, if you want to like be your carrier again, you just hit, well, you have to select 1 for your carrier, then you hit Z, but in this UI, 1 is your squadron that you're flying. So I don't know what to select, but yeah, Z would be the button currently.
Anything on captain skills?
When you say...
At the current moment, they say captain skills are causing bugs to the server. So I have
when
not
you
picked
say be the carrier, you're talking about the overview, right? Not like the ship view.
He's
You're
talking
the-
about
I'm
direct,
talking ship
he's
view.
talking direct control.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
really?
need to be able, because he got caught on fire, and he was flooding and all that stuff, and he couldn't hit the repair button because he couldn't be his ship.
So, like, currently you can get the same look as, like, controlling
Flying
a
destroyer?
cruiser?
Yes.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
like whenever you're getting dropped by destroyers, stuff like that, you hit 1 to select your carrier, push Z to become your carrier, like the ship, and then turn and dodge torps the same way you normally would. Click to settle your secondaries on the DD and keep running. Then go back to your planes and try and kill the DD. Yeah, you can do all that stuff right now. You have 100% functionality with the current system.
How do you go up and down with
You
the planes?
You don't.
Okay.
They're automatic.
Is this a test server?
This is the TST. So, a test server something.
So you're not playing people, you're playing bots?
Anyone named CV Test is a person.
Oh, okay.
The rest are bots. But you see there's also other ships in there to test, I guess, anti-aircraft interaction. But you saw, like, the whole squadron came in, I didn't shoot down one fucking plane with my carrier.
Hey, if you can, launch torpedoes and see if you can't CV snipe by flooding them out prematurely.
Z does nothing. I would have to send them back to the,
So now
Carrier.
you can't do anything with your ship, basically.
pretty much the only thing I can do is go back into this mode and tell it where to go.
Is it still F to them back or?
F sends them
R?
back.
Yeah, I guess if you really wanted to hit that repair button, you could hit F. That would send them back to your ship and give you control again.
But currently R lets me regain my boost.
What's the deal on the left?
What do you mean left?
The green? Oh, that's your boost?
That's my
I got
boost.
you. Air defense, is that someone's FAAs rolling?
I guess just anti-aircraft guns are firing at me. That's my only thought.
There's some damage there.
Waypoint reached.
I ain't got much health.
No flood. If you got in a flood, and you could have come back around and gotten another flood on them and just killed them right then and there.
Ah, no hit. Dang. Oh, no, never mind, I got a hit.
So no more torque bombers?
They have to
For
replenish
rearming.
over time.
Oh, okay.
Now apparently the Japanese CVs right now, they're the ones who get AP bombs, and they're the ones who get deep water torps.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Waypoint reached.
The US have lost their AP bombs. And the Japanese got them.
Was that a miss?
Yeah, I missed.
So you only get to use 2 at a time?
In this iteration, yes.
At this tier.
Well, even at the high tiers, you still only get like, at least when they shut off the midway, you only get like 2 or 3.
Waypoint reached. Destination reached.
So did those planes just die? Is that what just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, they expended their ammunition, so they're automatically going to fly back. You can still see them on the mini-map flying back. You don't have
Okay.
control on them anymore.
I just call them a fighter squadron. Hopefully they'll go for those fighters, or torpedo bomber.
So if a fighter squadron's chasing them, you can't really do anything about it right now.
Yeah. But the enemy CV can't force
Shot
the...
1, shot 2.
Yeah. You just, basically, you fly your planes, and when you get close to the enemy planes, you hit T, and it poops out a
Fighters.
fighter, and it just does whatever it wants. You don't have any control over it. You just poop it out where you want it.
Ah.
That CV test, I'm sure he probably is AA built. That Pensacola.
The
Yeah.
enemy team has taken the lead.
So those fighters, they just hang in that area, or they
Yeah, they'll be
move
there
around the
for
map?
52 seconds. They don't move around the map.
You have no counterplay against the enemy CV except to go kill the enemy CV.
Pretty much. There's a flood.
These planes look super strong.
Way too strong. Like I said, I like the idea. I just think it definitely needs to be more of a strategic level mixed.
Well, they definitely radically reduce the amount of damage you can do, because you've made a lot of runs. You've lost a bunch of planes, and you only have 30k damage. If I was using the current system, and I was allowed to make this many strikes, or even not even this many strikes, just this many pieces of ordnance in the water,
The enemy is about to win.
I'd probably be broaching 80, 90k.
Right.
So
He's
as
saying
much
he's
as
a
it's...
better CV than you, is what he just said.
No, I'm saying that you can focus your ordnance right now, but these planes, while you can't dev strike anything, you're almost guaranteed to do some kind of damage. It's not much, but you get. They've succeeded in absolutely wrecking the skill difference between a Unicum and a non-Unicum CV player. There's not going to be any difference between good CV players and bad CV players with this.
The ship is on fire.
Because you effectively slowed their impact down.
you've removed their ability to be rewarded for good play. Like, look at this dive bomb attack. So if he hits, got 1 out of 2 possible hits, and it started a little bitty fire and did almost nothing in damage. That's not going to be any different from anybody else.
Can you tell if he has Def A rolling or not?
Nope.
Oh, well, he's dead.
I like and dislike. Question is now, where's the midway?
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see.
3 million required. I don't do more games at the moment. Oh, gentlemen, there's your first.
And they get AP bombs, you might see some different damage numbers.
Oh, I don't get that in the first start. I have to play a
okay.
regular game first and do it afterwards.